Ever wonder why you walk into a store for one thing and walk out with five? You plan to buy milk, that's it, just milk. But somehow you also picked up snacks, a candle, something on sale, and one item you didn't even know you wanted until you saw it. Later, when you check your bank account, there's that familiar feeling, confusion, regret, a little guilt. And the question comes up again, why do I keep doing this? If this sounds like you, let me say this clearly right at the start. You are not bad with money. You are not careless. You are not weak. You are human, and today we're going to unpack something most finance channels never explain properly: the psychology of impulse buying. Not in a complicated way, not in a judgmental way, but in a way that actually helps you regain control. Because once you understand what's happening inside your brain, spending stops feeling like a mystery and starts becoming a choice. Welcome to Money Science AR, where we don't shame people for money mistakes. We explain them. Now imagine this for a moment. Imagine walking through a mall, scrolling online, or opening a shopping app, and not feeling that pull. No pressure, no "I need this now" feeling, no regret later. Every purchase feels calm, intentional, aligned with your life. Sounds unrealistic? It's not. But to get there, we first need to understand why impulse buying feels so powerful in the first place. Impulse buying is simply purchasing something without planning it. It's not based on logic or budgeting. It's driven by emotion, timing, and environment. It often sounds like this in your head. It's just a small amount. I deserve this. I'll figure it out later. This deal won't come again. And here's the most important part most people miss. Impulse buying happens before your logical brain even joins the conversation. By the time logic wakes up, the purchase is already done. This is not accidental, it's biological. Your brain has two systems involved in spending. One is fast and emotional, the other is slow and logical. The emotional part of your brain loves pleasure, comfort, novelty, and rewards. It reacts instantly. The logical part thinks about budgets, goals, and consequences, but it takes time. Impulse buying happens when the emotional brain hijacks the decision before logic has a chance to speak. When you see something exciting or on sale, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is not the happiness chemical, it's the anticipation chemical. It spikes when your brain expects a reward. And here's the shocking truth. The dopamine spike happens before you buy, not after. That's why shopping feels exciting, but the happiness fades quickly once you're home. The reward was the anticipation, not the item itself. Retailers understand this deeply. They don't just sell products, they sell emotional reactions. Think about phrases like "only two left," "limited time," or "ends tonight." These messages trigger scarcity. Scarcity tells your brain there's a threat of missing out. And when fear enters the picture, logic exits. You're no longer buying the product, you're buying relief from anxiety. Discounts work the same way. 50% off feels like winning. Your brain focuses on what you're saving, not what you're spending. You feel smart, responsible, even proud, but often you bought something you never planned to buy in the first place. Retailers don't discount to help you save money. They discount to increase volume. Then there's store design. Ever notice snacks at checkout? Essentials placed far inside the store? Expensive brands at eye level? That's intentional. The longer you stay inside a store, the more tired your brain becomes. And tired brains spend more. Online shopping takes this to another level. One-click checkout, saved cards, personalized ads, endless scrolling. Each step removed is one less moment for your logical brain to interrupt. Convenience is the enemy of conscious spending. But here's something even more important. Impulse buying isn't just about products, it's about emotions. Spending spikes when you're stressed, lonely, tired, bored, or emotionally drained. In those moments, you're not shopping for things. You're shopping for relief. That's why willpower alone doesn't work. Most money advice says, just stop spending, be disciplined, control yourself. But willpower is limited, stress drains it, emotions overpower it. Impulse control is not about being strong, it's about being strategic. So how do we actually regain control without guilt, shame, or extreme restriction? The first strategy is something simple but powerful. Delay. When you feel the urge to buy something unplanned, pause for 24 hours, save the item, walk away. Most impulse urges disappear within hours. If you still want it the next day, it's likely intentional. Next, add friction to your spending. Impulse buying loves speed. Remove saved cards. Log out of shopping apps. Turn off notifications. Use cash for discretionary spending. Even 10 seconds of delay gives your logical brain time to step in. Another powerful technique is naming the emotion. Before buying, ask yourself one honest question. What am I feeling right now? If the answer is stress, boredom, sadness, or exhaustion, spending won't fix it. Simply labeling the emotion reduces its power. Then there's a mindset shift that changes everything. Instead of trying to say no to everything, pre-decide what you say yes to. Choose categories you happily spend on: food you love, experiences, learning, health, and cut mindless spending elsewhere. This removes guilt and increases consistency. Also, give yourself permission to enjoy money. Deprivation leads to rebellion. Create a small, fun money amount each month. Spend it freely. No tracking, no shame. Control improves when freedom is allowed. Another technique that works surprisingly well is visualizing your future self. Before buying, ask, would future me thank me for this? Connecting spending to long-term goals weakens impulse urges. When spending becomes deliberate, money starts working for you instead of against you. Deliberate spending doesn't mean never enjoying life, it means enjoying it without regret. Here's the biggest truth most people never hear. You don't need more money. You need fewer emotional leaks. Impulse buying is not a money problem. It's a psychology problem, and psychology can be trained. Retailers spend billions studying how to influence you. So struggling doesn't mean you're weak. It means the system is designed that way. But awareness changes everything. Once you see the game, you stop playing blindly. If this video helped you see your spending differently, you're already winning. Because mastering money isn't about restriction. It's about understanding yourself. This is Money Science AR, where finance meets psychology, ethics, and real life. If you found value here, like the video, subscribe for deeper money science, and share this with someone who always says, "I don't know where my money goes." Now you do.